Hello, Lalita. How are you? Miss Gasad, are you able to maybe turn the camera so I have a wider range of her? Good. Now I can only see from here down. Let's try to move either Lila or the camera. Yes, you see Lila is helping over there. Thank you, Lalita. The camera goes down. Oh, yay! Good. Whoa, are you gonna play in the kitchen today? Bye, Lyla. See you later, alligator. Hi. I'm gonna be listening from here. I'm just playing with you, Lalita. Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
A little bit lower, Miss Cassandra, for the feet, maybe.
Hold on, let me put it on something else. Let me use the piano bench. Maybe this will be better.
Ah, that's a good idea, maybe.
Is that any better? It like won't go down any lower. There. Better?
Ah, yes. Maybe can we close that door? Unless you have to listen to Liza, right?
No, I can hear.
You can hear her? Okay. Because she's so close that it makes a difference. Okay. Yes. Yay! How are you, Lalita?
Good.
You doing great, my love? You ready to tell me what was your assignment? Speak up. Let me put my biggest volume here to hear you. Go ahead.
Scales. Arpeggio.
What's your reading?
I can read music 19 and 20. Repertoire. And
her new song was the second part of the second section of Minuet 1. We put the two parts together.
Lyla, is that true? Okay, so let me ask you one thing. What special thing I asked you to do? There was something that we worked last time, like a teaching point?
listen to Allegretto 3 times.
Oh, good. So you're working on listening. I got it, Eddie. Very good.
And then the middle, she had only one section of perpetual motion with her wrist.
Oh, that's the pointing, the teaching point. Yes.
Yeah.
The wrist on perpetual motion.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we talked about the way you're going to hold, right, Ms. Cassandra? Remember that?
This week I wasn't supposed to hold just her or do it by herself.
Oh, yes. So that's what I needed. Okay. Okay, so now we go. Those together, use together, Lyla. Lyla, let's add this one here now.
With the metronome or without the metronome?
Let her try without first, and then we put the metronome. So it's gonna be 4 notes in one beat. Good. Good. You got it, girl. You got it. Very good. Let's put the metronome. It's gonna be a little faster than what you did, okay? Just the down bow first.
Is that on one bowing?
One so far, yeah. One bow, yeah. So you're gonna stop at each quarter, Lyla, like you did. Here, here, here. Excellent. Okay, so now it's gonna be, let me lower the camera so you can see my hand. But with the 4th finger, right? So what is trick is you're gonna do cross, cross. You're gonna cross in the middle of the group of 4. Try without the metronome one time. Starting at the tip, going up bow, going down the scale. Wait, hold on, I can't see her left hand, miss. Move the music stand maybe to the front. Yeah, thank you. You see how tricky that is? It's tricky, right? Going down the scale. That's okay. Right now, Lyla, does she ever learn geometry, miss, in school already?
What do you mean? Like, what kind?
Plans and
Planes? Like, I mean, she's done like perimeter, area, shapes.
shapes. Good. Okay. So, Lalita, if you do it like this, is in one plan. Plan means level.
You mean like dimensions?
Dimensions.
Like a square on a piece of. You mean like a square versus
a cube. Yes.
Like a square on a piece of paper is gonna be like this, right? It's flat. But 3-dimensional would be like a box.
Cube.
Or a cube.
Box.
Okay, you understand.
Right? So this is one plan, okay? Plan is, it's the difference is like, if you see this way, it's just a line, right? But a plan is all of this, right? You see? You don't see, but there is here everything, right? Okay, so our instrument, when we play with the strings, has different planes, okay? So this is one plan. You see, like if you think that this is not a line, that this is like the foam, that it's larger, think that this is large, okay? This is a whole plan here, you see? Imagine, right? And then this is a whole plan here. Or if I put the foam, this is gonna be one level, that's gonna be another level, you see? And this is gonna be another level, right? And think that the bow is gonna be in that plane, right? And you know that I changed the plane because I'm moving my arm, right? Right? So if I go here, I'm on the A plane. I call this the A plane. This is the D plane, right? Think that it's a whole thing here, like the phone, a large phone, or an iPad in here, right? So I have an iPad. So this would be a large plane, right? Hey, hold on, sweetheart. Hey. this is a larger plan than the phone, right? So this is like I'm placing my bow on this level. I'm placing my bow on this plane, on this plane. Do you think she's understanding, Miss Christina?
The different levels, the angles, like angle, right? You're talking about the
Yes,
angle.
but I want you to understand that it's a whole thing. Like think that the bow is in a whole plane. So look, Lyla, I'm very versatile. Lyla. I'm gonna try to do this. So here's the plan, and I'm placing my bow on the A plan. Now I'm changing the plan from A to D, right? Now my bow is on this plan. Now my bow is on the G plan. Does it make sense? And now my bow is on the E plan. Do you think she's understanding, Ms. Gerstein?
I understand.
You understand, my love?
You understand what she's saying? Yes.
No?
You understand what, you don't know why she's telling you that.
So this is a plane, it's different than a line. A line is this, Lyla. This is a line, right? You see? This is a line. But now, compare here. I don't want you to think that my bow is in a line. I want you to think that the bow is above a plane. Something that it's, you see, larger? Instead of placing my bow here above this, like this, right? I want you to understand it's much larger than that. Now, honestly, did you understand? Now? Because you have to, what did you say, my love?
Kind of.
You said kind of, that means not, okay.
I think she understands. I think she doesn't know what you're wanting her to do with it.
Oh, because I didn't go there yet.
Yeah, I think maybe that.
Oh, do you understand until now the difference between a line and a plane?
Straight on first, looking at a whole shape.
A whole shape. And I want you to think that you're placing the bow, or I'm placing a bow in a plane, not in a line. That so far, that's what I need you to understand.
I want you to think about that you're placing the bow. You're talking about the strings, right?
Yes, the level of the strings.
When you're putting it on the strings, that you're setting it like on a surface like the iPad, not just like a little line. She wants you to think about it as that instead of a line. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you understood? So until here, right?
Yes.
Did you understand, sweetheart?
Yes.
So far, you don't need to understand anything that I have not explained yet. Now, when I play, right? Let me move it back, sweetheart. Okay. When I play, I have the levels. The levels are the planes. Is that the way correct to say in English, Miss? Plan?
The planes. Mm-hmm.
Planes.
Planes. Mm-hmm.
Planes. Okay. Okay. The planes. Here. 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 I have planes. I have like lots of iPads here that I'm placing, and I'm moving my arm. Okay. Right. So when you go down, when you do this, if you're thinking that you're going from this plane to this plane, it's going to happen what happens when you play, that it's a little difficult, right? Now, instead of thinking like a plane that doesn't change, like the iPad from here, from the E goes to A, from the E goes to A. You have to move the plane before you go to the A, you're moving the arm to get there. From A to D, as you're playing A, you have to move the plane to D. As you're playing D, you have to keep moving to the G before you play the G. So you are changing the levels of the planes where the bows is going in between the strings before you go to the next string. So I'm gonna demonstrate that, okay? And then you're gonna tell me if you understand. So here I'm on the E plan, right? As I'm playing E, I'm gonna be moving my arm so I reach the A, but I didn't do this and this. Because if you do that, when you're playing the scale with the slurs, you're gonna stop, right? Or you're gonna have difficulty. Now, when I'm doing the E string, You can see me, miss, yes, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm doing this as I'm playing the 2 fingers on the E string. So when I reached to the A string, I was very close. Now I'm gonna show you very close here, okay? Oh, let me try to get the good light. Let me close here so I get the light, so you see what I'm saying. Okay. So watch this. Can you see my string? I'm gonna bring the computer closer so I can. Sorry, so I have more angle. You see what I'm saying? What I'm doing? I'm moving my arm as I'm on the E string. I'm moving my arm. Slow motion. Instead of doing, right? My fingers are getting ready in my arm, my left fingers. I want you to see my right arm. Do you understand?
Yes.
So instead of planes, you're gonna think on something round that you are, oh, I have a good idea here. Just hold on. Today I'm getting my whole kitchen, my whole library to teach you Lylita. Okay, okay, this. So this is where your bow is gonna go. It's not flat, 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 right? So here's my bow on the E string. And you're going to be moving your arm to the A, and you're going to be moving to the D. You don't stop the movement. So you don't go E and then A. It doesn't work either. So you're going to keep moving. G, F, E, D, C, B, A, G. You keep moving like you are on a circle. Do you know what means semicircle? No. Semi means half. Semicircle, half of a circle, because of course I cannot put this on my strings, but I can pretend I have, like, I cut the how you call this, miss? I forgot the name. The cup. Think that I cut the cup in half. Okay, so I have half of the cup above my fingerboard, right? So like about here, but here, right? So I'm thinking that my arm needs to move down like that. Do you understand what I'm saying? You have to think on the cup, not on the iPad, so that you can reach the string. Do you know what the word anticipate means?
If we said at the gym to anticipate your landing before you hit the floor, what is it?
Think about it?
Yeah, think about it happening when it happens or before it happens?
Before
it happens, yeah. So you have to be ready before you do it.
Yeah. So you are anticipating the movement all the time in everything on the violin, right? So you're here. Did you see the movement my arm did? I'm gonna do it again, okay? I want you to see the semicircle, the half of a circle I'm doing, okay? Okay, now you are stopping, so we are doing this. You're stopping, but you're not stopping before the crossing. You're stopping after the crossing. So you're gonna do. Just to prepare from what's happening. Okay, can I see you doing that? Starting up bow at the tip. Start with 2 fingers, right? Okay, again. Let's do that again. As you play the E string, your arm, because you always think that you have to place the bow on the E string when you're playing the E string. But now you're learning that you're gonna anticipate. Okay? Yes, and now I saw it. Can we do that again? Lyla, your wrist, I don't know why, even when you're playing the other variations of the scale. Yes, not too much, baby. Not like that, but yes, go. Cup, 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 cup. Stop. Now let's try another crossing. Teacup, teacup. Yes, Lyla, you got it. Next one. Teacup, 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 teacup. Oh, good. Almost there. Fourth finger. Beautiful, Lyla. Why do you think I'm teaching you this? Just to make your life more complicated and mommy's life more complicated? Is there a reason for doing that? Oh, there is no reason, Miss Garcida. Huh? There's no reason for me to do that. Okay, did I teach you this when you were learning the 4 beats in one bow? The 2, no. Why am I teaching you on this one? There is something on this one that happens on this one that did not happen on the other ones. Quite visibly.
You're placing all your fingers in one beat.
Exactly. That means, in other words,
You have to be quicker.
You have to be quicker.
Or find a better way to get there quicker.
That's why I'm doing this now with you. It's not just because I want to make a teacup and stuff. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
By the way, I love the Beast and the, how you call it, miss? The Beast and the Disney movie.
Oh, Beauty and the Beast.
The Beauty and the Beast. The teacup. Oh, I love
Oh yeah.
That's my favorite movie for kids. I love, and the yellow dress when she dances with him. Oh my goodness, so good. So I'm just thinking about the teacup. The teacup. You know what I'm talking about? That she has the teacup that talks and the tea pot that talks. That's the teacup. That's why I'm doing the teacup now. Does it make sense? Because your fingers have to cross the strings in the middle of the 4 notes. It's faster, and you cross the string in the middle, Miss Garcina. Isn't that tricky? Because look, if you look at it's 2 notes on the E string from the group of 4, 2 notes here. I'm gonna go back. And 2 notes on the next string. If I do, it's never gonna happen, right? Especially when you don't put rest.
That only for when you're going up.
Can you say that again, Ms. Cassan? Because it could.
That rounded part only for when you're going up, or is it also?
Yeah, good question. Because when I go up,
you're switching.
And then I cross in the rest. And then I cross in the rest. And then I cross in the rest with the open string. So this doesn't happen.
Okay.
Yeah, super special class, Lyla.
So are those called 16th? Are those the 16th notes for the scale, or what do I call the? What scale is that called?
Well, I call this variations, but those are actually acceleration pattern, right? So this is, we did acceleration pattern 1. Acceleration pattern number 2. Acceleration pattern number 3. Acceleration number 4. Acceleration pattern number 5. With that clarity, crossing the string, not noisy, not touching other strings or anything. Okay. So how to practice that? You practice it. You can play the up scale one time, but going down, you gotta do slow without the metronome. Teacup. And if you see the shape of the fingerboard, right, and the bridge, it's like a half teacup, right? You see that? It's not like the guitar, right? Have you seen a guitar? Yes. I'm gonna show you. Hold on, I'm gonna get one so you understand what I'm saying. So, does it make sense? Look, this is flat. This is a guitar. You see the bridge? This is a bridge. The bridge is flat. You see? The guitar doesn't use a bow. But I just want to show you the difference. I don't know if I can hold both, my love. I'm going to try. Okay. See the difference? This is the bridge.
Yeah.
And so the fingerboard also. The fingerboard is rounded, right? You see this fingerboard is flat. That's why I think on teacup here, and I can think on an iPad here for the guitar. Does that make sense? Lyla, doesn't you understand why you have to anticipate? Means prepare. I think that's a good word for her, miss. To prepare ahead, to prepare ahead.
Yes.
With the movement in the arm. This is super important to anticipate when we play. And I'm sure mommy said that you do that in the gym as well, right?
Yeah, we do that a lot.
Yeah, otherwise, when time goes for you to be on that position, you're late, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you think about hitting the ground and you've already hit the ground, then you're gonna fall down.
Oh my goodness. I'm glad that we play violin, that I'm teaching violin, Miss Gazan. Good. Very good, guys. So, Lyla, do you understand the difference between the guitar, the plane, and right, and the you good to go, baby? Good to practice? You got all the skills you need? Miss Gassardo, what about you?
Yeah, I just labeling them 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is good for me, and then I have my half.
Good. The acceleration patterns. Yes. You're getting so advanced. You're gonna match that. You're gonna be right there with that. You have to explain this to Daddy. Are you gonna explain this to Daddy? All of that we talked about, the pad, the guitar. It's a lot, and the Beauty and the Beast. He's gonna like, what? Daddy, today I learned about the Beauty and the Beast and the violin. Like what? When he comes tonight for dinner, you tell him. He knows this, but I didn't explain everything like I did to you. I didn't tell him everything like I did to you. All the secrets, all the little details. Okie dokie. So moving on. So it's reading now, miss?
Reading, yes.
Okay. Number, okay, I have here. Oh, no. Can you repeat for me, please?
19 and 20.
20, okay. Oh, yes, it was on 20. Okay. Line 20 and 21 or 19 and 20? 19 and 20.
19 and 20.
Okay, number 3, please. Say the name with the metronome.
E, F, E, N, E, B, C, E, A, E, F, G, A.
That's my girl. Oops, hold on. 2, 1. Yay! Here we go. 20, number 3 for rhythm.
One,
3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2.
Lyla, do measure 1 again for me, because there is a rest. The rest has to be a full click. Right. Got that? Okay, so for next class, it's going to be 21 and 22, 2 a day. And the Miss Garcia, the new thing is 47. Lyla, can you come close to the camera? I want to show you something. This, 3. 1, 2 plus 3. You play without stopping. So it's 1. It's the same as a dotted half note, 3 beats. Okay, so for instance here, 1, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. And guess what? This is the same as this, just written in a different way. This is the same, this is the same. Here, dotted half note is the same as this. Dotted half note is the same as this, okay? And then 21, 22. Oh, you're gonna play on the D string. D open D and E first finger. E. Yay! Learning to read music. Okay, moving on. Repertoire. You're doing the movement, Lyla. So for next week, can I hear the entire doubles with the movement in the wrist? Just the doubles. I don't want to overdo. So not the singles, just the doubles. At this speed, and it's a good speed, Lyla. Way to go.
Etude is just the singles still because we were working on the doubles on perpetual motion.
good. Did you see the teacup there at the end? Did you, when you use your fourth finger? Did you see, Miss Casaida?
Right there at the end.
Yeah. Look, watch. I'm playing on the D string, but I'm moving my arm. I'm not going to another string. So when I reach here, right? Because watch, this is the other thing that I was going to tell you, Lyla. This is the plane if I don't do the circle, right? Plane, right? Now with the teacup, look, I'm not touching the G string or the A string, but you see how much space I have here to play on the D? I'm gonna play the D now. Oh, I touched that a little bit. But you see how much space I have if I do the teacup? Did you see, Miss Garcida? I could go very close to the A. Yeah, so when I play, let's say that I'm coming from the A string. Sorry. And oh, you see my arm? I'm still playing D string. But you think I'm playing on G, but I'm not. I'm so super close. But you see, I'm not playing the lower string. So this range, we use a lot, this range, to prepare, to anticipate, to prepare what's happening. Was a perfect example, right? Because when you play slow, it's okay. I'm sorry, but when you're gonna play the 16, right? For the doubles, right? You're gonna use your teacup. And that was the last one. Oh, the minuet, the minuet. What a surprise! Your girls are surprising me. Sophie surprised me today. Now Lyla. Mr. Gasaida surprised me today, miss. Everybody deserves an ice cream party. He played the whole minuet too beautifully, the bowings and everything, right, Lyla?
Working really hard on that, so I'm glad he did. Yeah.
Yeah, he deserves an ice cream party tonight, Miss Gasaida. Please, with something, you can put it on the top. The girls, some fruits and stuff. Delicious. Lyla too. Everybody, great class in her. So we talked about the first half. Low second finger, right? You talked about that, right? And then repeat. What happens when you go to the second part?
What do we do with the second finger on the second?
With the second finger, with the C's.
Sharp.
Sharp. You did that. Second finger, right? C sharp. On the E string is low because it's G. C sharp. And when we play the long D, what happens to the second finger? Yes, as you play the D. Secret, secret, nobody knows, just us, right? So, and now it's gonna be C natural, the next section you're gonna learn. Low second. Low second. F sharp because it's on the D string. What happens now? What comes next? Say loud, babe, I can hear you.
It all repeats.
You go to the repeat. Repeat the second part. So when you repeat the second part, what's going to happen to the C?
It goes back to C sharp.
Yeah, you're so good. Special secret? C natural? Think about for Miss Dr. DeFelicio. Dr. DeFelicio is going to think about you guys going to clap for me. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Lalita. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ice cream party for me too. Yay! Ice cream party. So, sweetheart, you got how you're going to end now, right? And then go back to the second half. Does it make sense, Miss Gustana?
Yes.
And I'm sending the video also.
Okay, so she just needs to finish that song.
She's ready, and she already knows the bowing for Minuet too because she has done with. She's been doing with Daddy.
Okay.
But I'm not talking about Minuet 2 for next week. I'm just saying that when we start, it's gonna be a piece of cake because we're gonna know the bowings. Yeah, and she's going to the second half of Minuet 2 with Daddy for next week, right? Ooh, bowing in the air, bowing in the air. Cool. Ms. Gasada, am I missing something? I think we went through everything, right?
Yes, that's everything.
Okay, so let's take a bow. Lyla, any questions, Ms. Gasada?
Nope.
Lalita, any questions?
No.
You're not gonna ask me what flavor is gonna be my ice cream party tonight?
What flavor is your ice cream gonna be?
I think I'm gonna do vanilla.
Oh, good choice.
Good choice. Okay. That's a very important question. You should have at the end of the class. And then you tell me tomorrow which one was yours. Here we go, my love. Thank you so much for the class, my love. Thank you, Ms.
Thank
Gasada. Thank you. Hold on. Let me close here. Okay. Here.